Because I have no idea how this is actually going to work. Or how this is going to go. This is going to be interesting. So let's start a new one. Your characters awaken in an unfamiliar setting. The dusty, dirty floor beneath you is cold. A cavern with stone walls surrounds you. You all find yourselves trapped in an odd dungeon, each confined to an area in the dark space, shackled to the ground. Around you, you see other adventurers, also shackled in a similar fashion. A cool wind whistles through the cistern. Each of you feels overwhelmed with fatigue, your bodies beaten and bruised. Soft dripping sounds can be heard throughout the room as water condenses and falls from the stone ceiling. As you groggily regain your composure, you each realize that your packs and weapons are not on your possession. Luckily, each of you is still wearing your armor, if you have any. Your armor class is unaffected, but you have no weapons to defend yourself. DM tip. Place each one of your adventurers' tokens in one of the shackled locations in location 1. As your group awakens, encourage them to introduce themselves to one another with their own unique backstories. This will allow for your group to become familiar with each other's character to begin the journey. Also, there is another unfamiliar figure, shackled like the rest of the group, that you, the GM, will play as an NPC. DM only information. Okay, I need to read that. So the awakened characters all find that they now have a matching tattoo with a faint glow on their forearms. This is in the special items folder. Oh. Faintly glowing tattoo. What the fuck? Okay, so that's on every one of our forearms. Noted. We have no recollection of how we obtained this new mark, but each is sure that it was not there before. From being knocked unconscious, each adventurer has a hazy memory as to how they became imprisoned in the unfamiliar dungeon. Along with your adventuring group, there is one unfamiliar elvish NPC, not player character, shackled to the floor as well. Middle-aged wood elf is badly beaten and worse shape than the rest of the group. She's clinging to consciousness and has enough energy to briefly converse with the group as to what she knows. Okay. So the only thing that kind of slightly sucks about doing solo is that you unfortunately can't really do roleplay too well.
Mm-hmm.
But she's shackled right there, so okay. So barely clinging to consciousness and just has enough energy to inform that her name is Shively. After speaking briefly with her, only a few minutes may elapse. Okay. The group's attention shifts to the creaking sounds of nearby doors where two goblins emerge. They remove Shively from her shackles and drag her out of the dungeon area, leaving the group to converse amongst themselves in solitude. Okay, so I don't know where the doors are because I can't see them, but two goblins come in and they take her out. I don't know where they take her because I don't know these things yet.
Mm-hmm.
Through. You could try to free each other from their own shackles. Doing so is a 10 strengths skill check if they attempt to break it, or a 10 sleight of hand if they attempt to pick the lock. If using these tools. So we have no weapons. And no packs. But we have items. Interesting. Okay, so scrolling down. As these tools, once one of your adventurers frees themselves. Okay, so that hasn't happened yet, so we're not going to do it. So, one moment. We're going to say Saber would probably be the first one to attempt this with his athletics. Wow, just barely. Okay. Advantage toggle. Advantage toggle. And I don't think this... Advantage toggle. There we go. What is that? Alright. Yes, he just barely makes it out. Alright, that's relatively easy. Then he can go over and free the rest of them. Not a problem. Moving through. Once one of your adventurers frees themselves from their own shackle, they help the rest of the group free themselves as well. Their assistance succeeds in freeing it without the need of a DC check. The adventurers can investigate the dungeon once freed and find that the door is locked. A link chain is sitting on the floor near the northern part of the shackles, and an adventurer can wield this for battle. A linked chain. Okay. No proficiency bonus, it's just 1d6 piercing damage. Can be used to wrangle and restrain a creature. If so, that creature must succeed on DC 12 or be restrained. Each turn, a restrained creature may then attempt to free its restrained position with a successful DC 12 strength save. Okay, so it's fucking garrote wire. Interesting. 1d6 piercing. And it's strength. Okay, so just be a d20 strength roll. Alright, let me keep it off to the side then. Where was I? There we go. An investigation check of the storm grating. Okay, clearly I don't see a storm grating. Oh, okay. So there's a bunch of liquid on the floor here. Okay. Would they think to investigate the storm grating? Because they checked the door is locked. I'm trying to break free. I think Jester would probably investigate the storm drain first because he's the urchin. If anyone would, I think he would. Investigation is 2. I'm assuming the answer to that would be no. Oh, just an investigation. Okay. Reveals a hidden dagger in one of the drains. The rest are empty. Can he attempt to break that open? Actually, that's the chain link. Where the bloody hell is the storm gate then? Right, because those are just shackles. Or did I read that wrong? Hold on. On one of the shackles. Okay, so it should have been these things. Not the... That's the storm grate. I'll be okay. Lord. Okay, where are we? Investigation on the storm gate to the north. So north would be this one. Reveals a dagger. In one of the drains starts to empty. A character can break off the grating with a DC 12 strength, or carefully reach into the grate to remove the dagger with a sleight of hand. Jester has Mage Hand, right? We gave him Mage Hand? No, we didn't. We very cautiously told him no. No, you do not get Mage Hand. Can you guidance yourself? One reeling creature. Yes, you can guidance yourself, so... We'll cast guidance. We'll use sleight of hand. Wow. I roll like shit. Okay, that's a DC 12. Is that enough? That is enough. DC 12 sleight of hand, dex checks. The dagger can also be wielded, has no special benefits, acts as a normal dagger. Alright. He, I think, is using the chain link. Rorik would probably be using the dagger. Because Jester has cantrips that he can use. He doesn't need a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Which is useful, so we're good there. Okay, moving on. After investigating the room and speaking with one another, so basically whenever the DM decides, 2 goblins return to retrieve another member of the group. Any adventurer with a passive 15 can warn the group of the goblins to let them get a jump on after they're surprised. The adventurers would then attack first. Does anyone have a passive perception higher than 15? Rorik has 15. Is it 15? 15 or higher. So, okay. So at this instance, as we're, like, taking a moment, he's reaching his light little fucking hands down into the grate, things that he's used to doing, and pulls out the dagger, just kind of tosses it to Rorik as he goes. Rorik just, off the top of his head, just, they're coming back. Quick. And... how are they going to set up here, actually, because this is interesting. So the door's here. I think... I think the urchin, I think Jester would be smart in a weird way, and he would put himself in a shackle. Like, make it look like he's still tied up. I don't think Saber is gonna try to hide. He doesn't... I don't think he's going to hide. What is his... yeah, his survival is shit. So he's probably just gonna wait here for them to come around and then just garrote wire one of them. This one is going to attempt to hide. So let's look at Rorik. Let's roll stealth. Wow, I really can't roll above a 6. 11, 11, 11. Okay.
Goodness gracious.
Let's see. These are goblins. So let's open up the goblins. Passive perception. 9. Yeah, 11 still beats a 9, so we're good there. So, Shively's probably dead. I'm just going to keep her off the map, I think. Okay. So, let's continue to read. Who are surprised the adventurers then attack first. Note, if all adventurers somehow fail to free themselves from the shackles, then the 2 goblins return, in which case pick a random character, or leave it to chance. The unlucky adventurer is then approached by one of the goblins, and struck heavily in the face. The character is then able to shake free of the goblin and help the rest of the group free themselves, and initiative is rolled. Adventurers are left to hand-to-hand combat, and do 1d4 damage on a strike. Okay. So we're playing Shively. Is a middle-aged wood elf. Okay, so Rorik would kind of feel that. Speaks with a calm demeanor despite the impending doom, as if she's very worn down with 1 hit point. She remembers being on a hunting trip with 2 other villagers, or 2 others from her village. They ventured onto a journey lasting several days and found themselves near the festered caverns. Recollection of caves to the far east of the village. They all knew the dangers that inhabited the cavern, tried to keep the distance as it was filled with goblins ruled by a minotaur. Wow. Okay. Shively and her friends were ambushed when they set up campsite for the night. They were all taken prisoner and beaten badly. She heard passing from goblins that they captured the wandering traders and adventurers in order to feed a larger beast within inhabits the cavern. Shively tears up as she recalls her two friends that have been taken from the dungeon to be fed alive to the beast. She's next. She wishes to see her family once again and pay tribute to the families of her two friends, Brinder and Kuplin. Shively is from a village known as Finmar, directly to the west along the coast. With her struggling energy, she removes a pendant necklace from her neck and tosses it to the adventurers. She makes them promise that if they get out of the dungeon, to find her husband and daughter and give them the pendant and tell them she never stopped thinking about them.
Huh.
Damn. I can imagine that. Okay. While playing the goblins. Goblins are aggressive and tormenting. They take joy in the adventure, stand for positions they cannot be swayed or reasoned with. Cannot be intimidated, though they may try. A successful DC 14 persuasion allows a character to trick them into revealing. I'm not reading that because I didn't read a thing. And then wants to kill, so we don't know those things yet. So skipping that, it is combat. Okay. So the goblins enter one at a time. They do a thing. I'm going to color them to make my life easier. They're questioning where the other two went, and initiative is rolled. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did the name not update? On the tokens, that's funny. Update. This doesn't seem to represent anyone. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Fun stuff. Rick. Update. HP, AC, class resource, save, HP, AC, class resource, HP, AC, and class that one's saved class resource. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, cool. So, what did he roll for initiative? Nothing, because he's not a character. There we go. Wow. Literally, look at this. 4. 19, 19, 4.
Damn.
Okay, hold on. 100 d20. Slightly less than average, yeah, that's okay, fuck it. This is what we're doing. Descending. Saber definitely doesn't have a higher DC. So the goblin, so okay, this is funny. So here's the way that initiative and surprise work, because this is something that I don't think a lot of people actually, like, know effectively and to do properly. Wait, what just happened here? Oh, motherfucker. Okay. HP, AC, class resource. Do you have dynamic lighting? You do. Okay. Save these settings. Then update the default settings. Then save them again. Update the default, save them again. Update the default, save them again. Okay, cool. So the way that initiative works is if surprise round happens, They are effectively stunned until the beginning of their turn. They still roll initiative. It is not a full round of combat and then initiative goes. They are just stunned. But because they rolled higher than Saber and everyone else, they are no longer stunned. So they just lose their turn.
Okay.
And it is now Saber's turn. So it can be... Okay, so it's a strength weapon. Does a d6 piercing. Can be used to wrangle and restrain a creature. If so, that creature must succeed on DC 12 dex save or be restrained. Each turn, a restrained creature may attempt to be freed. Okay. And I actually just realized something. I forgot to level up the characters to level 2.
Oh.
Fuck. Let me do that really quick. I get card tricks as the showman. Fuck my life with a 10-foot pole. Alright, 3 of these. I think he would get spotlight. I think he would get stage crew, and I think he would get trip up. So let me just do that really quickly. Spotlight. Stage crew and trip up. Okay, and he gets 1 additional card. And then he gets max hit points because it's still in between 3 levels. So he'd be at 16. Level 2. Right, yes, it's a d8, so he'd be at 16. 2 hit dice. Sweet. Nothing else needs to be changed for Jester. Alright, you. He's at 22. Level 2. Hunt Prey, I think, is the same for him. Come on. Come on, work with me. He gets a fighting style and natural healer. So fighting style. While wearing armor, +1 to AC. While wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no others, you gain 2 damage. 2 weapon fighting, I don't see him using. He uses a spear, right? Yeah, spear one-handed, two-handed, okay. Blind fighting? Probably. So let's do that. I think that fits for a potion maker to an extent. Okay, and natural healer. I don't know how well this is gonna paste. actually not bad. Good fucking good. Okay, come on.
I think I am gonna hop off here and start winding down. I'm having a hard time staying awake.
You are a-okay. You're not used to, well, we stay up a lot, but...
I've gotten unused to being up this late because of the youngins.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, you're okay.
But yeah,
do what you do.
I'll catch you later today.
Okay.
Have a good night, Kate.
Good night.
Okay.
Do 6 healing. Maximum he can find would be 3. Okay, moving through. That I think is the end of that one. We're good there. Moving down. Saber. Go to Ravager. Because he gets a fighting style as well, and he also gets Sanguine Sense. So let's do that really quickly. And a fighter fighting style. Classes. Fighter. He uses a spear too. Yes, he does. Okay, cool. So, what fighting style would he have? Honestly, I think he would have unarmed fighting. So let me scratch him using a spear. Say he has a club. Unarmed is strength, and it's 1d8. Oh my lord. Good fucking god, okay. Okay, 1 for bludgeoning. Okay. Beautiful, easy enough. And then he has another 15 hit points, so he has 30 hit points. And he is level 2. Perfect. So, it is Saber's turn. Jesus Christ, he has the linked chain. This is how we're going to keep that in order. So, moving through, linked chain. Linked chain is no proficiency. So, actually, let me phrase that. With him having unarmed fighting, I think he would give it to Rourke instead. So Rourke has that now. Saber's going to just, I think, go for an unarmed strike. So, this is not with advantage because they are no longer surprised. 25 to hit their AC. Yeah, that definitely hits. 12 points of bludgeoning damage. He's knocked out completely. I think that's it. I don't think he has a bonus action to be able to do anything else with, which is funny. Alright, moving on. Rourke, easily enough, is going to see that things are doing other stuff. Kind of weasel his way into here, and with advantage, Rourke is going to try to hit with his, the link chain. This probably isn't going to go well. Whew. Oh, wow. Okay, it's 1d6. I don't believe there's strength. Nope, it is just 1d6 piercing. 1. Yeah, their AC's 15, the goblins. Yeah, AC's 15. Oh, they have a shield. That's fucking good to know. Okay. And it is now Jester's turn. Jester, seeing some shit. I think he's just gonna cast Firebolt. And the 14 misses. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh wait, hold on. Shares your initiative, takes a turn The only action it takes is the dodge action unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it. That action can be done in some stat block or anything else. Okay, so the beast can only be summoned during a long long rest. Yeah, long rest. So he does not have his companion until a long rest happens. I'm gonna say that the creature is quote unquote dead. So yeah, can't do nothing there. That's fine. Everything is okie dokie, hunky dory. We're moving on. Jester failed. Bonus action. He's going to. I don't know if he's going to burn a card. I think seeing the goblin go down incredibly quickly, he's going to just let it go. So moving forward, the goblin has a scimitar, is going to attempt... God, I can hide as a bonus action. That's just fucking terrifying. Yeah, he's going to hit a scimitar. I think he's going to go for the... Honestly, this dude isn't... Yeah, this guy's AC is fucking shit. He's going to he's gonna notice that, I think. He's smart. 16 definitely hits, rolling 3 slashing. Okay, -3, not a problem. Moving on, Saber's turn. Saber more than likely is just gonna murder this dude. We do that. Okay. Moving forward. There we go. Once the goblins are killed, the group can search their bodies for treasure. Treasure on each of the goblins is 5 silver and 10 copper. So 10 silver, 20 copper. I feel like Jester would willingly take the copper. And then 5 silver to Saber. And 5 silver to Rorik. Alright. Combat is over. Moving on. So the door is opened. Okay. Moving on. The marching order is this. I'm gonna shift the goblins off to the side so no one sees it. Close that, don't need it. There's a big red X in the middle of the floor. Let's see, what do we do? Read aloud. A narrow, dark corridor extends out of the dungeon area. A quiet air lingers around you. An odd collection of rubble sits at the halfway point. I don't think they would look for traps because a goblin just came down the hall. So, in the order of operations, as this happens, any adventure investigating the rocky terrain, succeeding on an investigation check, no one noticed, no one saw it. Once noticed, all characters can easily jump over the trap. If not, the adventurer leading falls into a 5-foot hole with wooden spikes sticking upwards, taking 1d6. Of course. I roll good when I don't want to. -6 points of damage. And then climbs out over. And then the trap can easily be jumped over, they said. So. Who has the best investigation? +1, +2, and 0. Wow. So we would look and see if there's anything else. He does not spot anything else. moving onward. The door up here is unlocked. We search for traps first. So let me have him roll an investigation check. Okay, I doubt that's going to beat anything. Moving through. A large pile of kindling debris sits at the heart of the large cavern opening, ceiling roughly 20 feet high with rocks piercing from the walls. So it's now a good point to understand that there are a few things that our party will always do. So this party, I feel, will always loot bodies. This party, I feel, will always suit your room for treasure. And this party, I feel, will always explore. So, always explore, always loot, always search for treasure. So unless otherwise stated, those things will not be a thing. So let me get a handout. Party defaults. Always search for treasure. Always loot bodies. And always explore all of the room. Now this is a big thing here because that means if there's a trap in the room, they're gonna set it off. Actually, and I'm always looting bodies too if there's poison or something on it, and then searching for treasure. Well, they find treasure, they find treasure. So, always exploring all the room. Would they? I think Jester would, but I don't think the other two would, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. actually kind of just okay with 2. Saber is in front. I think Rorik would be side. So basically, if it's single file, it's going to be Rorik, then, or sorry, Saber, then Rorik. If it's 2x2, it's going to be Saber and Rorik, and then Jester and Dax. They all have dark vision, so they don't need light. Jester speaks for the party. Direct is our approach in social encounters. Okay, moving on. Done. Done. Okay, fantastic. So we have decided the first thing that we're going to attempt to do is we looked for traps. That's fine. Large pile of kindling. I genuinely have a feeling that Jester would actually light the fire. I have that feeling that he would just straight up light the fire. Like, it doesn't matter that it would smoke him out. I genuinely think he would, so allow me to see. If he does indeed do just that. This might be really fucking stupid. I'm gonna do the basic Oracle, actually, and I'm just gonna say shift towards yes. Yeah, he would. Okay. So this is now lit. With whatever the fuck that means. So let's just leave that there. As that is. As they move in, they see the puzzle box. Take a moment. They discover the structure appears to be a safe of some sort, and that turning its top will likely open the hinged door at its front. Its apparent would require a moderate amount of strength. Only a character with a strength of 12. I think everyone except for Jester has that. And Rorik. Yeah. So Saber, easily enough. He opens it. After opening the safe, adventurers find all of their belongings. Okay. Yeah, we lit the bonfire. We're not being quiet. He takes a moment, opens it up. They're talking back and forth about like how the hell we can get out of here. I genuinely don't have a feeling that they would be ever fucking quiet at this point. So that's slightly frustrating. But yeah, that's fine. Goblins hear them from location 4. So 4 notes them. And I think this is... Where is location 4? Where is location 4? There we go. I'm just gonna put a little dink. A little dink. Just so I remember things are doing stuff. Do. If the adventurers open the door to the south, they find 2 of the goblins are ready in a fighting position and surprise the group. The remaining 2 still stay in location 4. If the group is whispering, they can move to the south door and are heard. Okay, moving onward. We go into the lighting, and we pull off the wall. At which point, we go back to the token layer, and 2 gobos. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's roll 2d4 to see which ones. 1 and 3. So 1, 2, 3. Are here waiting for them. He leads, so he opens the door. And it would have been this order. Alright. We surprised the group. Okay, cool. Everyone rolls initiative as normal. Oh, they're linked. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, you should never link. Yeah, don't ever... Like, name it, that's fine. Don't link them. Because now this is gonna change one of them and not the others. This is what you're supposed to be doing. I also have a slight issue that the green is the AC and the blue is the HP, but you know what? Fuck it. They do it in a different way, and that's fine. Okay, moving through. Anyway, turn order. It disappeared. There we go. There's turn order. Turn off layers. Jester. Bark. Saber. And the goblins. Never mind. You actually have to... Okay, there we go. Well, alright then, descending, here we go. So goblins get the ambush on us. We're gonna attack with Sherpa. Hua and Hua. Both of those hit him. 7 piercing, 3 piercing, 10 piercing in total. Wow, okay. Jester is surprised, Saber is surprised, Rourke is surprised. Goblin's turn again. We're gonna fire shortbow and shortbow. They would have been with the 21 because he would have would have attempted to hide at the very least. I think. So let's do a stealth. 10 against the person that they're hitting. Beats it. 5. That's 11. Does he have a thing? Oh, he's got his bonus actions. Okay. Yeah, so he, minus 11, he go down. That's a-okay, he down. He not dead, he down. We give him the spookus. That is the goblin's turn. I think they would be pretty... Well, now see, this is an interesting question. Oracle, are they gonna try to hide further back? No, they gonna stay where they are. So we're just gonna have them move a little bit further. And that's their turn. They not hiding, so Jester. Shit. Thankfully, he has fucking Spare the Dying, just in case if shit hit the fan. But let me say this, Oracle. I'm gonna say it's a shift toward no. We're healing poultices in there from Rorik. No, they were not. Okay, moving through. Jester. I think he would not spare the dying. I do not think he would spare the dying. I think he would do Puff of Smoke on Zagabo. So spell save DC from Zagabo. This is a Dex. He succeeds. No bonus action wasted. It's fine. I think we do in the Firebolt at the Gabo again. That's a crit. 4 plus 3 is 7. Wahoo. Gabo dead. That's Jester. I think you get in line. Saber. That's not good. That's real not good. Oh, that's real not good. Shit. Fuck me. The healer's kit. He has the herbalist kit. I really don't want this fucker to die. Okay, hold on. Fuck, what was this called? Natural healer. Dupe. Okay, moving on. Hunt prey as a bonus action. You've been marked. Not that one. That one. Hunt prey. Do 1d6 to him. Alright. He will walk up. And he's stabby. That hits. 5 plus a d6. That's 7. Gobble dead. Okay. Initiative still needs to be a thing. Gobble do stuff. Jester casts Spare to fucking dying. I'm not rolling another accidental fuck. So Jester Spare dying. He touches. He's stable. I think that means they wait. Christ. Okay. Jester don't have the spell I thought he did. Fuck. Fuck, what do they do? He lit the thing on fire, and he doesn't have control flame. This is smoking. Oracle, can they put out the fire easy? Okay. Fire had been put out. They drag Saber back in. And this man wait. They ensure to close the fucking door. And they put him over here. And they guard. And they take short rest. Holy fuck. Okay, hold on. I need to see stable 5e. If the character became stable on its own and hasn't had help, he is at risk of losing hit points each hour. Is a 10% chance that this is not... No, this is 3.5. I don't want no 3.5. Okay. Creature stops being stable, must make dex saves. Okay, let's just do this real quick here. Okay. Best way to save a creature with 0 hit points is to heal it. If healing is unavailable, it can be stabilized. You can use your action to administer first aid and attempt to stabilize it, which requires a DC 10 Wisdom Medicine check. A stable creature doesn't make death saves, even though it has 0 but remains unconscious. A creature stops being stable, must make it if it takes any damage. Regains hit points after 1d4 hours. Okay. So, how long... Alright. At least an hour. Okay. 1 to 4. 1 hour. Okay. So they take short rest. My fucking god. Regains 1 hit point after 1 hour. One. Jesus fuck. Okay. What is the CR on these goblins? We delete the order first, though. 50. So, first encounter was 100. Second encounter was 100. So 200 divided by 3, we each had 66.6. Which would be 33.3, 33.3. It would have rounded down for each time. So we have 66 experience. Okay. I don't know if I need to be keeping track of this, but I will be continuing to keep track of this just in case. You know what, I could actually just keep track of it on 1, because only 1 levels up, they'll all level up. But still, regardless, moving through. Let's see what we do. Saber taking short rest. Plus 6. Plus 12. He had 19 out of 20. That good. Or 18 out of 20. No, 19 out of 30. Oof. He not the best. Not bloodied. Not stable. But not the best. Okay. He don't need long or short rest. He need long rest to summon Dax. Rorik, I don't think gets any of this back at a short rest. No, he don't. Fuck me. Okay. Starting second level, you may spend 1 hour a day searching a natural area for helpful herbs and fungi. This seems natural. Oracle, is this natural? Fuck. Alright, moving through. Yeah. Okay, he can't get his thing back. That's okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, moving on. We have this man go first. They move the door. At this instance, I'm gonna ask if I'm gonna put it to a no, just because I think they're supposed to be here. Did these goblins come out and do goblin stuff? Big no. Okay, cool. Moving on. These goblins each have 3 silver, or 3 gold, 10 silver, and a chalice. Oh, treasure on goblins. Wait. Oh shit. So the mix. Okay, hold. 10 copper, 5 silver total. Glad I noticed. 10 copper. He wouldn't need the silver, the pirate would probably take it. Okay, moving forward. We do tokens. He move in. He move in. He move in. In goblins. 3 gold, 10 silver, chalice. Seafoam get chalice. Chalice was 20 silver. I can't spell chalice. Okay. Rorik get the gold. And Jester get the silver. Okay. He no longer marked. How we do this? They see door 1 and they see door 2. I would think Saber gonna walk up. Rourke is gonna take a step. And he gonna listen. Perceive. Okay. Moving forward. Several voices echo from inside the doors that enter to the adjacent cavern. So we listen. We don't recognize voice. The door be unlocked. Do we try to stealth? Okay, do we stealth? We hear noises. I think we all stealth. Or Saber just barges into door. God fuck. Okay. Initiative immediately rolled. Oh, what the shit. Okay, right, they're not. Fuck it, hold on. Is this the goblin that I used? No, is this the goblin I used? There we go. Okay, gobble do thing. They do thing. They do thing. They do thing. No one's surprised. Saber run in. Jester run through. And into wall. What is the blinded condition? I believe its attack rolls against them have advantage. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. Cool. So Jester gonna bonus action smoke. Gabo need dex save. Gabo succeed dex save. Jester getting tired of dex save. Firebolt. Jester getting real annoyed. Okay. Moving on. Rorik. I don't think he would hunt prey at this point because he's feeling a little depleted. he run up to this one? Okay, it was in that space. That's what I thought. Rorik. Two-hand. Way miss. This is not supposed to be this hard. Gabo. Gabo do thing. Fuck me. I'm gonna lean it toward yes here. Are the goblins smart enough to flank? Yeah, yeah. You know, actually, it probably would do this instead. So he kind of like hobbles up on top of a thing and, yeah, first goblin scimitar with advantage. 21 definitely hits. 2. Hit 20. Second goblin scimitar, 11 miss. Alright. Can the gobbo hide here? Indifferent. Do they try to hide is a big question, I guess. Can gobbo hide here? It's indifferent. Do they hide? No. Okay. So, Saber's turn. Saber getting annoyed. Saber would try to flank. Even if it means getting stuck. Because he's smart. Unarmed. Bonus action. Shift. Two times proficiency, so he's got 4 temporary hit points. And then he uses his bite as the bonus action. That's miss. I love it. Oh, wait, he had advantage. Hold place. Unarmed. 19 hits. 8. Goblin dead. Alright. I forget how much movement he did. $20. He's got 35, right? No, he's got 30. So he would not shift. I think he's fine. Jester. Dex save on the gobble. Aha! Gobbo is blinded. What symbol is blinded? Fuck it, bleedy eye. Yeah. I'm turning up the music a little bit. I can barely hear it. Puff of smoke, that's what he did, and then we do firebolt again. 18 hits, 3. Gobbo not liking fire. Fuck. Oh wait, it has advantage. Let's see if there's a crit. No, better though. No. 3 piercing. That's armor class. Not 6-3. 3. Okay, Gabbo's turn. What is Pofa Smoke specifically? Blinded until the start of your next turn. Okay. Goblin I don't think has... It's got dark vision. No blind sight, no tremor sense. I think he flail. 16 still hit. Fuck. Wow. Goblin hit thing. He gonna stay. Saber. Can't get into the wall. Straight roll. Well, no. Advantage because he's blinded. 20 hit, 12 damage, kill. That's overkill. Damn. Alright. Remove turn. No more combo. Alright, we doing stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we doing stuff now. Okay, hold. Audio not good. Audio better, maybe. Higher. Moving through. Okay. We do 25 decibels, I guess. Or 2.5 decibels. Alright, moving on. 4. Investigation of the area reveals several half-eaten animal carcasses and bones on the nearby table. A set of shells sits against the wall to the northeast of the cavern. Investigating that reveals a few broken bottles and nothing of value. Only the 2 goblins remain. We find a crocodile tooth necklace. I think Saber wants that as a trophy. That was 5 silver, I believe. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think they're gonna do this. He, I think, is actually gonna go side by side here. And I think they open it. With him holding his action, if something is on the other side that he can see that looks hostile, that is a goblin, he will firebolt it. So that's what Jester is holding. I think Rorik listen. Okay. Now let's read. There doesn't appear to be creature in location. Is quiet. They open door. a door. There's 2 caves that go to places. Alright. A rocky incline extends up from the heart of the rounded room. The ceiling is very high. In the darkness, you can estimate it's about 50 feet. The rocky plateau is 20 feet at its peak with a chest sitting on top of it. No one has a climb speed, I don't think, but it's a rock. I think he do athletics. He do athletics. So he climbed to the top. He bitch that it's that it's locked. And he try and succeed. Oh my god. Inside 20 gold, 25 silver, and a golden crown. Yet Saber take 35, 20 silver. What was it? I think 10 gold pieces? 20 gold pieces. Oh lord, okay. This chest has been gotten. Moving down. Saber attempt to climb down. He climbed down better than he climbed up. Okay. I think while that's happening, he's gonna listen at this door. Which leads to, it seems like chapter 6. Okay. So he gonna listen. And because I know that there are hidden creatures in there, he don't. We're gonna use an advanced oracle when the thing needs a thing. So we do a quick check on a thing. We go to camera, photos, because I have this as a thinger. There we go. So we do modifier based on skill results. So Rorik, perception away. 18 is highly likely. So, advanced oracle. Does he hear things behind? Fantastic. So we don't have keywords for this. So yes, and gets chittering. Probably has a good idea it'd be spiders with his nature understands. He lets the party know. There's spiders up there. I think they leave that alone. Let's see. I think he would look a little bit down here and have his attempt at perceiving the stuffs. But I don't think he noticed stuff. So we leave that be. And then they go this way. They see another door. Saber finally make it down. He making his way over. Rorik do perception. That's unlikely. He still hears stuff. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a door here. Okay. Yeah, he still noticed stuff. What is 7? The sound of 2 goblins can be faintly heard as they tend to what sounds like a snarling wolf. We sneak up. Who the fuck would he go with? I'm gonna do regular Oracle. Does he go with Rorik? Yes. Yeah, that makes a little bit of sense. It's kind of like Saber doing some stupid... Alright, he gonna hold his action. And if he see Gabo, he hitting it with fire. They open doors simultaneously. Ish. Can he see Gabo? He can, and well within the feats. So, with that being said, he was holding his action, so this happens immediately. Firebolt the Gabo. That hits. 9 fire on the Gabo. Gabo dead. Initiative is rolled. Okay. Combat be rolled. The Gabos are incredibly surprised. So, Rorik, run. Like, Rorik, really run. That his turn. Saber. Saber also run. Jester. Jester don't need to run. Jester puff of smoke. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Dex. Finally. Gobble blinded. We do bleedy eye. He got 7 hits. Jester also firebolt. He got 1 hits. Okay. Gobbo turn. He's surprised as all hell. Rourke. 1. Stab. Gobbo dead. I think he attempts. Is it possible to calm this wolf down? Ooh, that's a certainty. So he actually does, unless if it states otherwise. Great still confines the wolf. The adventurers can unlash it, but the hound attacks instantly. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it not being able to be calmed, so... Hound is pacified for now. We do flag for pacify. Do this on Jester, make my life easier. So we killed 100 for 33, 100 for 33, 100 for 33, 100 for 33. There's been 2 each time, so we have 66 times 2 is 12 and 12, that's 132, yes? Yeah. I know my maths. Yeah, I'm just not going to keep track of it on the other ones. Okay. So they calm him down. Alright, moving through. A fountain sits on the eastern side of the cavern. I think they would investigate it. He does first. Did not roll, right? Nope. Yep, is roll. Skaboosh. Ooh. Wow. Secret latch is discovered in the water. He pulled. Oh, okay, so the chest. Okay, that's funny. Alright, moving through. He listened at that door. $18, I believe, was highly likely. Yes. Okay, cool. 11. You hear bubbling. Oh, wow. What is in 12? It echo beyond. You don't hear nothing, but it echo beyond. So that deep location, this sound like water. We go water. Get close. Ooh. Didn't want to do that, that's fine. If he see Gavo, he fire. Moving. Skaboosh. There be well. Read 11. An old half-broken well is nearly overflowing with stagnant, murky water. A collection of mushrooms permeate the western side of the room. I feel he would investigate the mushrooms. Being who he is, I feel he investigate. He don't... Wait, was it actually investigate? No, nature. It even worse. He don't know nothing about no mushrooms. There are mushrooms floating in the well. We back the fuck out. That way lead deeper, so we don't go that way yet. There was one more room. Down this way. This cave is fucking massive, by the way. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, moving into 8. We learn... Several green bushes line the western edge of the cavern. Some have light pink flowers, and others have darker green ones. A stagnant pool sits within the dirty ground. The murky water makes it difficult to discern if something may be inside. Flowers. He looking at them. 12. Okay, so we learn both those things. So if eaten, the pink flowers, if eaten, are 1d4 poison damage and remain poisoned for 10 minutes. Darker green can be eaten and give the adventurer regaining 1d4 hit points. So we don't eat the pink, but with that information revealed, what is it? Some have light pink, others dark green. Yeah, so these two heal. Does it say how many there are? Okay. The successful nature check also allows the adventurer to understand there's enough green flowers for 2 doses of healing, and that each dose would heal a single person, and the healing effect cannot happen to the same individual if they ate the second dose within the day of the first. I think both of them eat it. Well, let's... Yeah, so he go over here, he go over here. And they eat the flowers. So there's the 2. This one for Rorik. This one for Saber. You know what? I'm okay as beans with those numbers. I'm gonna say this is no shift. Would Rorik bottle the poisoned ones? Because I genuinely don't know, but this is helping me get a better understanding of who he is. Yes, he would. Okay. So he bottles the pink flowers. I thought there was more stuff this way. Okay, pink flower is gone. And I'm gonna put not in token. Yeah, he's got another listen cut. Vials of... There we go. You got 2. And I'm gonna make a handout. So I remember what these things do. Okay. I think he would be the one that approaches if anyone approaches. So, oop, let me delete that real quick. There we go. Okay. Rorik, dex save. He got good. He got good dex. He'd fail at rolling though. Okay. He'd take 1d6 piercing. Well, fuck my life. And, moving through. Reroll initiatives. As Crocodile do stuff. Yeah, I feel that they would actually be where they all are here. Wow, that's real shitty initiatives from everything. Crocodile definitely has surprise here. So stun, stun, stun. Crocodile get to do stuff. Crocodile. Grappling. He grappled. Alright, crocodile. What is your deal? Why you do the stuff? Only continues to bite. Okay, noted. Wow. Wow. Oh, nose. Alright, Rourke's turn. Bonus action, hunt prey. He's only grappled, he's not restrained, right? Nope, is restrained. Pulls 10 feet back. He's going to attempt to run and break free, so dex save. Hey, he succeeded. Okay. No more. No more. It said murky. Does the crocodile... Is it obscured? No. Okay. Yeah, I think he attacked. I also think he real mad, so he use hunt prey. I genuinely think he would be that pissed off enough to warrant a hunt prey here. So we're gonna do that, and we're going to do this. And I'm gonna do a global damage modifier. This is 1d6. Hunt prey. Stab. So he hunting this prey, 2-hand. I think that hits crocodile 12, yes. 12 damage. Alright. Crocodile bloody jester. Is the crocodile submerged? I would say this is a shift toward yes. Yes, but just barely. So it is fully submerged in water. It has resistance to fire damage here. But if it's also fully submerged... Hold on, that's some things. That's some stuff. When submerged. Player can hold breath. Ranged attacks at disadvantage. Ranged weapons. Every creature submerged has water. Okay. So you have full dex when you're submerged, apparently. Really? Well, if I could... Okay. I don't want to know official. Visibility. Okay. Deck saves, yeah, you're not. Okay, wow, interesting. That is fine. That is okay. We do some stuffs. Suggester is doing. Well, it just simply what Jester does. Puff smokes. Crocodile deck save. He failed. Crocodile blinded. Jester then going to Firebolt. 15 hit. 2. Because of thing. Saber seeing thing happen. He's got 30 feet of movement, so he can't do that. Okay, cool. Saberhagen. Unarm. 21 hit. 10. Crocodile dead. Crocodile be worth 100 XP itself. So that's 33 more health or 33 more experience on Jester. 165. A little more than halfway there to level what would be level 2 and level 3. Because we get a +1 to levels because we're only running with 3 people. And it's also harder to like coordinate and do weird stuff when you're running multiple people. You get a little bit of benefits with it. So in this instance, basically when we would have enough XP to advance to level 2, we technically are level 3. And we have enough XP to level 3, we are technically level 4, is how that functions. So, remove turn, close, drop out of thing. No more goblin. Okay. He get chided. But honestly, I think at this point, they make long rest. So Jester will kind of just scout out this, realize that's the same area he came from, realize that there's a door this way. He will listen. Oracle, that is, I believe that's a 50-50. Yeah, it's 50-50. No. No, but there's no reason to. He knows what it is, so okay, fantastic. Does he open it? I'm gonna say there's a shift towards yes. No, he does not open it. Okay, noted. He's just being very careful. And then Saber will attempt that's 50-50. He hear stuff. He hear chitters. And water, it sounds like. Yeah, and water. I don't think he opened. You scoot around here. See stuff. See stuff, do stuff. Cool wind picks up a bit as the corridor extends onward in a narrow ravine. Rocks continue to pierce out from the walls on either side, which extend extremely high into the darkness. He's gonna attempt to make a perception check here. This is unlikely. No. Okay, he leaving it be. So they shift so that the weak one is not next to the door or the other stuff. And the jester light a campfire, and they all take a long rest. So he recovers up to half. Rorik, long rest. And he does get the capability. I just want to see real quick, because he's used 2 of his hit dice to heal. And a long rest does only give him 1. Okay, cool. I'm glad to note that works. As actually intended. Gonna go back a bit here just to make sure. He rolled both of them and that was it. Yeah, the other one didn't. Okay, cool. Let me do a quick thing here and exit the game. And let me go back to the campaign settings here because there's one thing that's going on that's actually kind of slightly pissing me off. This game's default settings. Level up is experience points. Roll query is advantage toggle. Add dex to initiative. Add character name to template. We're not using encumbrance. We are tracking ammo. Save changes. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Those are good. Moving in. Now, all of the chats that we have in here should have character names listed on them. Where are my characters? There. Okay, cool. So they have a long rest. I don't believe there's anything about this location that says they have to deal with wandering stuffs. That's leading to caverns, that's location 3. Okay, cool. Moving in, where are we? 8. I'm going to scroll down to 8 and leave it at 8. Okay, moving through. Okay. So you take a long rest. And a few things happen here. Because there's some interesting stuff that went on. So, Saber, Jester, Rorik. So Dax appears. Because he summons him. God. Why do you not work with me? It says his AC. But it doesn't show his fucking hit points. Oh my lord. Okay, hold on. Alright. Too many things to remember. It's a lot of stuffs. Okay. So he gets summoned. And then additionally, Rourke now actually gets a chance to possibly scout for natural healing stuffs. So we are in, I would say this would be Underdark. Mountain, maybe? Fuck. Hold on. There was a thing at the beginning of this stuff. Where the woman spoke. And she said some stuff. The hunting trip. Village lasted several days. Far East Village. Caves. Were ambushed, set up camp for the night, beaten badly. Wandering traders. Okay. So because the DC on this is slightly ambiguous, I'm going to use the Oracle instead to say if he succeeds or not. So we're going to use, what is it? She spends part of the long rest. Oh, wait, hold on. No, sorry. There's flowers about, so I'm going to say shift it towards yes. Can he make poultices during this long rest? Just barely, yes. Okay. So, with that, we do roll a wisdom check. Wisdom survival. That's 14. A 14 is likely. Yes, he does. Okay, fantastic. So, with that being said, what is it? Find enough to produce a number of healing poultices equal to your wisdom modifier. He has an herbalism's kit. Applied to any adjacent creature with survival or medicine proficiency, using an action or bonus action on their turn. The target creature regains 1d6 for every 2 levels you have in this class rounded down and loses the poison condition if they have it. Healing consumed by this, and it loses 24 hours after being produced. Okay, fantastic. So he has 3 healing poultices. So he's a residential healer. So after he kind of goes around, collects a couple more of the flowers, and I'm just going to say, do this, and say that he can't collect them anymore. Why is that transparent? Interesting. Okay, moving on. That because he used it here and he was just barely able to do it, I'm going to say he can't do it again in this area because there's no more flowers. So, we're just going to say that, move on, make it nice and easy. That's how I would rule it as a DM, that's how I'm ruling it in my campaign, that's how I'm ruling it in solo. Let's do it. Alright. So as he comes back and he's just like, okay, everything's fine. Salem starts waking up, or Saber, sorry, starts waking up. Jester is just kind of giving a bit of affection to Dax, and everyone's fucking confused and terrified. At the same time, takes Dax a minute. Or sorry, takes Jester a minute, but he hopefully manages to persuade them that everything is fine and he has control over him. It's okay. And then everyone moves on. Okay, so with the understanding of how the doors kind of are and where they function, I think that Salem would be the first, would go over to here, would open it, and then understand, hey, we've been here, this is a place. We know this place, we've been here, don't worry about that, that door's fine. Would then go over to this door, where he heard a lot of water come from. And yet again, Jester is holding a firebolt, just in case Gobos. The open door. No Gobos. We do number 10. Rock stalagmites raise from the ground, obstructing view through the crowded cavern. The raised rock formations vary from 8 to 12 feet in height and become narrow toward their peaks. If entering from the north and location 9. Well, we are not. Tokens. We go single file. Alright, moving in. I really wish these were grid aligned. The fact that they weren't kind of makes me upset. They're also not evenly spaced, what the fuck? Okay, that's fine. You know what? It's a different adventure. We're all good. So they move here. That is within 10 feet. The order was fucked. There we go. And now initiative needs to be rolled because because there's a control shift. Oh, there's a bunch of spiders. Oh, fuck. What the bloody hell happened here? Why is this? back. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna just do this instead and say these guys are to front. And hope that that doesn't fix it. Okay, cool. They get blocked over by numbers, I guess. That's fine. Moving on. We roll initiatives. Dax immediately goes after Jester, so I need to remember these things. Turn order. Come up. Initiative. 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 He don't roll initiative. 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 Spider scare him. Why the bloody hell are these not referencing name characters? Alright, whatever. We continue. So... Venomous spider doing stuffs. Moving down. There we go. I think there was supposed to be another attack here. Oh well. So they go on the attack. Okay, so we're gonna do this one to here. And it's skitter through and bite. It has advantage, 13 hits. So creature must make con save. I need to read very quickly. Spotlight. He doesn't have reaction. Nope, we good. Everything fine. Okay. Okay. So, 4 piercing damage. Con save. Oh yeah, no, he's fine. Second spider is gonna do the same. That misses. I think they have enough movement to do that. Oh, just barely. How tall? Okay. He'd do a bite. 22 hit. 6 piercing. And con save. He's safe. He's fine. Stun, stun, stun. Spider turn again. Let me reread Spotlight. Impose disadvantage. Okay, so they're flanking. He's gonna burn a card to impose disadvantage on the spider. That's 22, still hits. 6 piercing. And we have a con save. This is already going very bad. He's fine. Another bite. And another bite. Yeah. The 14 does hit. Yeah, 14 hits. Okay. 3. Not 6. Okay. And con save. 22. Yes. Good rolls. Good the rolls. Those important. You don't want no poison. Okay. Jester. Jester don't like some stuff that just happened. Bonus action, command Dax. Firebolt spider inside left. 5 is still alive. I do not like that. Okay, that is Jester's turn. Immediately after Jester's turn, Dax does stuff. Oh right, he has advanced pack tactics. I think he go this way then. Claw. Bonus action. Claw. Spider down. Okay. That Jester's turn. Rorik's turn. You make a two-handed spear stab. With advantage, because he rolled like shit. And he's flanking. 5, the 2 is not a part of that, but still dead. Right. No hunt pride, no bonus action used. We'll step on top of Spider. Administer healing potion. 1d6. R1d6. 6. 1 poultice down. Saber. Not happy. He hit. He kill. Combat over. I mean, are we fucking serious already? That just... I've got you. Alright. Everything is still quite fine. It's going to use another healing potion. And then we be moving the onwards. Addition. Colored crystals pierce up from the ground, sparkling and exuding their own light source. Oh, fantastic. They actually not giving off light, though. insight to determine what kind of crystals they are. Be like, hey, come here. There's stuff. Doing weird things. I don't like 'em. I don't like it. Who got high deck, or who got hoo-ha high insight? Yeah, there you go. He got best. Moving the goods. 16. We do the goods. Alright. We'll inform an adventurer that there are shastling crystals, which can pass power to those that touch them. They're often created by a mage in order to pass on an essence of the magical prowess that encompasses the creator. This effect is gained by touching the crystals, but only at a specific location on their base, otherwise no effect to the touch. The effects could be positive or negative, and there's no way of knowing what type of essence of a shastling crystal possesses. The essence will only be passed to a single individual. If they succeed on the insight check, they're able to discern the exact location on the red formation as well as the blue formation to touch to gain each entity. An adventurer that touches so they're a red one and they're a blue one. I have a genuine feeling, just with this party here, this guy would be intrigued, but he wouldn't touch the red one. I think Saber would touch the red one. I don't think Jester would touch any of them. So Saber is going to touch the red one. Rorik is going to touch the blue one. Moving on. An adventurer that touches the location amongst the red crystals feels their heart rate increase rapidly, and their movements seem to be much quicker. This character then receives a bonus action on their first turn in combat for the next 30 minutes, and then the effect wears off. A bonus action, not a bonus action, but a additional action. You need to phrase that better, makers of this thing. Note, let adventurers discover this effect in battle itself. Keep the effect secret. Instantly, a touch on the crystals turns it dull and they lose their luster. Blue experiences the opposite effect. They feel their heart rate lessen. Loses half their speed during battle for the next hour. He got half speed. He got extra action. He would not touch. And he would make sure Dax don't touch. So he not feeling good. He feeling slow. He feeling sluggish. The other one's feeling energized. Looking some good stuff. And it is at this point I think that Salem would be like, oh, this leads back to the same, to the fucking crocodile pit. And then I think they would run. Or they at least would not be quiet. I genuinely don't think they would be quiet, and unfortunately I know what that means. So, that means all of the bats do some stuffs. So we pop open turn order and we do the initiatives. Descending. The bats got spooked. So the bats attack. Each one to a individual creature. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in order from top to bottom. So the one on Saber is at advantage, so that hits. 1 point to piercing damage to Saber. The bat, the bat, the bat. The second one was a straight roll because Jester already had a move. And the 8 does not meet the AC. Moving on. Straight roll, 17, it meets AC. Moving, damage 1. And then Jester, straight roll, 16, is the ace. Or, no, he has 13 AC. Moving on, 1. Is it just 1? It is literally just 1 damage. Oh, that's funny. This is just a run show. Okay. Unarmed. It actually misses. Why do the bats have an AC of 14? Oh, they're agile. Okay, fair. He shifts and bites. Oh, that, yep. Yep, bat dead. He get another action. Did that miss? Alright, Jester. Command. Firebolt. That misses. Alright, the command from Dax. Bite. 16 hits, that's damage. We can use this bonus action to attempt to grapple, so that's not going to be beneficial or useful in the slightest. Moving on. Rourke. 2 in a spear. That hit. 2. Still dead. Is bat turn. He hit Jester. That miss. Saber. Advantage unarmed. 5. Bat dead. Combat over. No more bats. Alright, we really need to figure out something going forward here, because this isn't working the way that it needs to be. They make their way back here. They take a moment. Salem kicks the crocodile. And then they continue. The order is reversed, but I'm just not doing it. So coming back here. Yeah, because this one they heard chittering from. This one led much deeper. So I think they probably realized, like, this is the way that you need to go. Because I honestly don't know if this is the way I need to go. So let me do this, 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 and this. Salem gonna open the door. Jester gonna fireball if you see Gobble. Door open. We in 12. What is 12? Several stone inclines rise upwards as the cavern ascends in front of you. A stone wall extends upwards about 6 to 8 feet, creating a new plateau area. You can see that this continues upward into the cavern, establishing one higher plateau after another. They don't need skill checks to climb the walls, but doing so will utilize half their movement for each climbed wall over if battle ensues. At the peak, when the adventurers meet the midway point, the goblins each push a precept folder down the cavern. Okay. So, alright. They go in, they go in, go in, go in. Climb 1, climb 2, and at that point, He would be here. Dax would be here. He would be here. Alright. DC 10 dex save or be hit with the passing boulders. DC 10 dex. Alright. Dax. Good. Jester's fine. Saber gets hit. Rorik gets hit. 1d4 bludgeon. Each 1 point of damage. Alright. Oh, shit, hold on. I wasn't... Venomous Spider. Not the token. The notes. Not the token. Oh, they're not connected anymore. Fuck me. This is what happens when you do bullshit, stupid stuff. Alright, bat. Bat is 10 XP each. So 40 divided by 3. Round down is 13 additional. Let me get creatures. Venomous Spider is 50. There was 3 of them. So 50 plus 13 is 63, plus 165 is 228. Okay, moving on. Yeah, so they take that. Okay, cool. Taking 1d4 bludgeoning damage. Initiative is then rolled. Alright. We are not having fun. Goblins have surprise. So skip, skip, skip. They have their reactions now, at least. It is the goblins' turn. Goblins remain at the peak, utilizing the advantage of higher ground. They possess 3/4 cover at their peak. 3/4 cover is a +5 to AC, I believe, yeah? Cover. 3/4 +5 and dex saving throws. Okay. Beautiful. Noted. Fun. They possess 3/4 cover at their peak position, while the characters have half coverage if hugging the walls. Again, the characters can move out the walls, but the climbing is half of their movement speed. If a character has only enough movement speed to get to the level, they have no cover, and are attacked at advantage by the goblins. Once a character reaches the plateau just short of the goblins, neither have cover, and attacking is normal. Goblins have a higher ground. Just like doorways, a red divider has been placed in the dynamic lighting level on each elevated area. Describe the room to the adventurers, and as they ascend each level, move the red dynamic dividers out of the way like doors. This makes it more realistic, as characters cannot instantly see the levels above them from the bottom. Do not move any of the green dividers. Okay, so, fun fact. This is an interesting point here. This was definitely made before, 1. Oh, you did it in sections. Oh, my sweet summer child. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna delete, 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 delete. Okay. So goblins are just going to attack, I'm assuming, with their fun stuffs. Is not with advantage. But the 23 still hits the big dude, 22 still hits the big dude. So 6 and 3 for 9 total. Jesus. Skip. He's got half movement. What is his movement? 35, so you can only move 15, so he's there. He's going to dash to go here. And then we'll do that and lay that there. Jester. If I don't command, only takes the dodge action. That's what I thought. Okay. "30 feet, he's dashing, so he's gonna go around here. Okay. Saber's turn. I genuinely think he's just fucking bum rushing it. So that would be 20. There's 15. Okay, cool. And action. So it's there. Okay, what was it, the blue square? If a character has moved enough movement to get to the next level, they have no coverage and are attacked at advantage by the goblins. Okay. Once a character reaches the plateau just short, neither have any cover. Attacking is normal. Okay. Goblin's turn. Short bow. Short bow. Both hit. 6, 4. That's unconscious. He has to use his action to dash. So he gets here. And he gives him 6. 4 hit points. He's conscious. Not -4. +4. That's his turn. He no longer has healing poultices. Jester's turn. So this would mean he has 15 feet of movement left. Let's do bonus action. Goblin make dex save to be blinded. Oh, he blinded. He big time blinded. Advantage. Firebolt. That hits 5 fire damage. Has 7 normally. This one now has 2. Saber is annoyed. Stands up for half his movement. Climbs for half his fucking movement. And he hits, hopefully, the shit out of this fucker. 15 is the AC. 12. Minus 12. Gobbo down. Okay. Then it is the goblin's turn. He blinded. He just heard his friend go down. So I think he's going to go over to here and he's going to swing with disadvantage as a scimitar. That's 15. 6. He down again. Fucking Christ. Rorik, seeing the shit that befalls this, is going to attempt a medicine check. He fails. Oh my god. Okay. And then he climbs up. And then over here. Jester. Bonus action, command, Dax. Main. We're gonna do Firebolt. 8. Gobbo on fire, Gobbo burning, Gobbo dead. Alright, moving through. Christ. Saber. Let's make a death save. 15, that's a success. Okay, so we got 1 success, no failure. Gobbo dead. Rorik is yet again going to try to stabilize him with a medicine check. That's a success. He is stable. They then drag him over here. He kicks the goblin down. Full 80 feet. 40 movement speed. Full 80 feet with a dash. Let's go. Alright. Clear turn. Yes. You know, this is getting to become a fad, and I don't like it. Sorry. He needs to have better fucking armor. Jesus Christ. Okay. Moving through. That was 2 goblins. The goblins are worth 100 for 2 of them. Yeah, 100 for 2 of them. So that's 33 more. $228 plus 30. I can't do small math. 258. Plus 33. 261. I'm like, that didn't make sense. Oh my lord. Okay. Alright. So we do stuff. How long until you remain stable? 1 hour. You know what? That's fine. Because Rorik could fucking do natural healing as a part of a short rest. Oh, Oracle. Can he heal, or can he find shit here? This is indifferent. Let me continue to read. Nope, no loot on the goblins. Okay. Jesus fuck. Okay. I genuinely have no fucking clue. Okay, so it's indifferent. So I'm gonna say he rolls, but he rolls with disadvantage. And we take the 8. The 8 is unlikely. Still a yes. He gets 3. And then he comes to. With the hit point. You know, I'm beginning to see why my crew told me I'm bullheaded. Fuck. This hurts. You gonna roll hit dice. And he getting 2 fucking poultices. We're saving that last poultice just in case if he goes down again because I'm sick of this happening. Alright. Anyway. He gets his charisma back on a short rest. He's 5, yeah? Yeah, he's got a good fucking 5. Jesus God, okay. And I don't think he would spend hit dice. I don't think he needs it, so. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the new initiative order. We're opening the door. Yet again, if Jester sees a goblin, he's throwing a fireball at it. Before I see what's in there. Perception. Does he hear stuff? I'm gonna say that they're gonna be stealthy. Does Dax see? He would be able to make it out. So we're doing stealth first. Well, let me read 13 actually. A large sand pit houses the loud grumbling sound of a creature in its deep depths. Adjacent to the pit is a snarling minotaur barking orders at a goblin that is guiding Shively's lifeless body to the edge of the sandpit to be thrown inside. Another goblin is standing next to the minotaur, who notices the emergence of the group commanding an attack. A set of wooden crates sit near the western wall, having seen the group. Shively garners enough energy to yell, "Help me!" Okay. Yeah, so there's no sneaky. There's no stealthy, that's fine, but he did say he was going to throw a pit. Or he was going to throw a thing at the thing, so... we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do initiative. "13 misses. Perfectly okay. I'm gonna say no shift. Is this with advantage? Alright. I wanted to ask because we kind of just flung open the door and hit. Okay, cool. Never mind. Moving through. Turn order. Initiative. Initiative. Not that initiative. 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 Alright. Here's the young Minotaur. Alright. Moving through. Descending. Oh. This goblin moves closer to the pit. This goblin fire short bow. 16 still hits. 5 piercing damage. Okay, Rorik's turn. Does the spear have reach? It does not, but it can be thrown. You know what? I think he would fucking throw it. Yeah, adhering help me. He's gonna mark. And he's gonna throw. Come on, buddy. Does the spear go flying into the sand pit? Indifferent. Fighters to the side. Okay, fantastic. He's got no weapon. Alright, moving through. Wait, hold on. Does fucking Hunt Parade give you advantage on hits? No. Okay. Saber's turn. So I get the fuck out of my way. 30 feet. That'd be 65, that'd be 60. Jesus Christ. Does he have... He's got a club. Yeah, so he's gonna stress himself. He's gonna strain as a bonus action to dash. He takes 5 damage, but he has 5 shield now. And then he's gonna throw the club. No. No, his dex is shit. He's just getting up in this guy's face and he's gonna fucking unarmed strike him. Whew. Wow. Jester is commanding Dax. It's 40 feet. Actually, no, he's not going to command Dax. He's going to try to blind the goblin. So, goblin, make a dex save. Fuck. Jester making a deck roll. Holy God. 3. Does it say if it hits? Is successful in hitting the goblin during the first turn of battle. The goblin loses his grip and Shifley is able to use her remaining energy to crawl away. So she just kind of stumbles into the dark here. By the way, this is Shifley. Moving on. Moving through. Young Minotaur. What does he have? At the start of his turn, melee weapon attacks are done with advantage. Any attacks against the Minotaur are also received with advantage. This begins when the Minotaur is reduced to 10 HP or less. Okay, noted. Why is he sized so weird? Alright. He's a large beast. Make him large then, please. Like, appropriately large. Is he a drawing? Okay. I'm glad I know Roll20. Fuck my life. Okay. Yeah, no, he's gonna do it. Alright. Young Minotaur, Great Axe. 16 hits. 2.
Is that all you got?
That hurt. Gobbo's turn. This one's very mad. He picking up his short bow. This one's disengaging as a bonus action and picking up his short bow. Both of them are hitting him. First one, short bow. 24, that hits. 3. He's now at 0 blood shield and he heals for his constitution modifier, which is, I believe, 3. Sweet. Okay, some things are doing some things. Second goblin, short bow. That hits. 6 piercing damage. God damn it. Okay. Moving through. Rorik. Understanding some things. Doesn't have a spear anymore. Pulls out a hand axe. Oh my god. And he's gonna throw it at the goblin. 15 just hits. 2 plus hunt prey. He did. No longer prey hunted. Okay. Bonus action hunt prey. Saber's turn. Unarmed. I think that hits. That does indeed hit. 11. When does the rage start? 10. Okay, cool. He doing Reckless Abandon next turn, but hopefully he don't have a next turn. Bonus action Shift, bonus action Bite. So he get 10 hit points equal to twice his proficiency, which is 4. And Shift Bite, 22, 6. He's still alive. Jester. Command Dax. Can he actually get here? Oh my god. Yeah, bonus action command Dax, run up to the Minotaur. And he's going to kind of just shift over this way and make a thing. Bonus action, Gabo need to make a dex save against being smoked. He not smoked. Jester Firebolt. Firebolt hit. 1 fire damage. Oh my god. Okay. That's fine. That's Jester's turn. Dax still gets his thing. So Dax gonna bite. 15 hit. 3 piercing. He gonna attempt to grapple. Right? Grapple does not mean restrained. Grapple just means that your movement speed is 0, so... Wait, why would he have done that? Hold, please. Same chance to hit. Yeah, +4. I don't know why it says... Oh, that's the damage. I'm an idiot. Okay. No, so we're going to do the claw instead. That was my bad. So, claw and claw. 3 and 3. Okay. So claw's a bonus action. We do all the good stuffs. Minotaur's down. Gabo's turn. Ranged attack at Saber. 21 hits. 4 piercing. That's the temporary hit points gone. Bonus action hide. 10. Rorik knows he's there still. He goes over. He picks up his staff and then walks over to Shively. You alright? There's still one more. Saber's got him. And Saber just runs over, grabs the goblin, and just bashes his entire body in between the wall and the crate as he slams the crate into the goblin repeatedly. See? He's fine. Okay, treasure on the Minotaur is 10 gold, 50 brass, and a brass ring around each arm. 2 of them, 40 copper each. Okay, 10 gold. $10 gold, 50 silver, 2 40 copper brass rings. Okay, hold on. 10 gold, 40 silver. He takes trophies. Oh, 50 silver. A restoration potion and 3 rations. What the fuck is a restoration potion? $2d4 plus 2. Okay, so it's a healing potion, just a differently named one. Saber's taking that. Okay. Alright. So, they take a moment, and we get everyone kind of back together. After raiding the various different things and eating the rations and doing the good stuffs, they all make their way out. Now, this being said, there's a thing that happens. Immediately as the group leaves the caverns, a glowing entity appears before them. The entity speaks in a deep voice, telling the adventurers it is the last remaining energy source of Ariel himself. Refer back to the storyline overview folder. Now make this backstory readable to players by clicking Show to Players at the top of the screen. Backstory readable. Yeah. The storyline is to reveal to adventurers then make their way out of the festering caverns in part 1. Once they leave the cavern, notify the group that a glowing entity appears before them. The shimmering speaks in a deep voice, but yet compassionate, revealing its last remaining life force of Ariel. Informs the group of the backstory, and your adventurers are all descendants of the group that once led the army against Azarath 100 years ago. They're destined to do the same and thwart Azarath from returning from the last time. Ariel informs the adventurers that they were all drawn to this area subconsciously, and it was their destiny to be captured in order to form a bond with one another. Their matching tattoos symbolize this. They will find that each time they mature and grow as warrior spellcasters, their tattoos will glow with one another. This process represents their level ups throughout the campaign. After informing the group of the story, Ariel's entity dissipates. Okay. The entity only lasts a brief moment before disappearing. Ariel, before disappearing, grooms that he was the one that created the compass tattoos. They are now linked with one another in the fights against Azarath's resurrection. He informs that their tattoos will glow and their powers strengthen. Use this glowing tattoo to note that they leveled up. Alright, moving through. The group emerges from the caverns, likely intending to travel to Finmar village to the west. Describe to them the terrain consisting of rocky grasslands with a dusty grassland. Grasslands DC 10. Okay, noted. With a dusty path cutting far the land. If Shively is with the group, she encourages them to stay on the path by day and set their camp off the path at night. Easy. She could direct them across the landscape, warning them to avoid the desert area if they can. She's very appreciative that they saved her from certain doom and promises a wonderful celebration when they arrive in Finmar. The group may also want to travel west to the village to deliver the pendant to their family if she did not make it out of the caverns. Refer to the adventuring folder to find any necessary random creature encounters as they are needed. Also remember to add in additional NPC encounters both on and off the path. When the group reaches a fork in the trail, an old wooden sign reads Finmar with an arrow to the west and Gilded Gutch with an arrow pointing to the south. Note, adventurers are never completely predictable. They may decide to venture across the desert or to not head toward Finmar. If they decide to head south into the desert, jump to the Gilded Gutch section. Create some random encounters in the desert encounter table for such an event. And I think we're taking her to Finmar. That just makes sense to me. Alright. Closing out of special items. Cavern Aftermath. Your adventurers will likely accrue enough experience to gain a level by the time they leave the caverns. If they had not, still consider jumping them to level 2. This will follow their experience with Ariel, and their tattoos will glow. Use this as you go forward to help notify as their skills strengthen. Refer to the player rulebook handbook to consult new abilities and decisions when making their character upgrades. I like that it's handheldy. It's cool. Alright. Additionally, 2 more goblins. That's 33 more XP to each. And I am just going to keep track of this just to see if it works. So that would be 94. And then what does the young Minotaur have? For his 450. Which is 150 each. We have 444 experience. Alright. So. Okay, with that being said, that's basically what that is. So we're not going to close this. I'm going to keep this open. We're going to remove all turns from the turn order. Close the turn order, close my token map. And then I'm going to do this real quick. GM Darkness Opacity. So we can see what's going on. Oh, there's a thing here. Okay. Of course, the one place I didn't go. Oh, this map is interesting. You know what? I think that actually comes out over here. Is that the case? In number 3, jump to section 6. Too late. Can't go back. Alright. That's an experience in playing Dungeons and Dragons solo. Bear with my stupid antics sometimes. It can be a lot of fun though. But with that being said, we now level up, so I'm going to do the level up on this actually. Make life easier for everyone and everything. So let's grab the Showman. Grab the Ravager and the Ranger. Close that. Alright. So, let's do Rourke Leaf Heart first. Martial Ranger, level 3. You get your Ranger archetype and then favored enemy, and just Hunt Prey goes up by 1. Okay. So, Ranger archetype, favored enemy. So let's level up to 3. That's 3 hit dice. And you automatically get the result of your roll, which is maxed. I need to remember this. 50, 10 plus 1 is 11, 22 would be 33. And I rolled max. Wow. Alright, and you immediately gain max hit points. Because I am going to do kind of encounter stuffs on the road. If there is road between, I'm actually going to play that out. So, 15... 26 is what he has. Perfect. Moving through. We then get favored enemy. Spell the enemy you're on. Bop, 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 bop. Alright, let's read that real quick. Choose a type of favored enemy. Aberrations, beasts, celestials, constructs, dragons, elementals, fae fiends, giants, monstrosities, oozes, plants, or undead. Alternatively, you can select a race such as gnolls, elves. You may also choose a particular faction. I'm going to say goblins is one of them. Yeah. You can change when you get a level in a class. Okay, that's cool. So he learns a language that the goblins speak, which is actually really fucking cool. Goblins, I think, speak Goblin. So he learns Goblin from this massive encounter. That's funny. Okay. Oop. There we go. Add a new one. So we're going to do Goblin, X, and X, because we don't know what the other two are. Okay, let me just double check, make sure I didn't miss anything. When you roll initiative and can see an enemy, you can use your Hunt Prey as a free action to designate that enemy. You have advantage on survival checks to track them, intelligence checks to recall knowledge or discover things about them. You have advantage on saving throws against the characteristics and innate abilities, but not against spells that they cast, and you learn one language if it's spoken by them. Cool. Alright. Additionally, he gets this. At 3rd level, you have the time needed to find using your natural healer to 30 minutes per day, and the natural healer DC decreases by 5. The number of healing poultices is increased to 2 plus wisdom. Or half that on a failed check. So, Forager at... Come on, F-O-R-A-G-E here. And Herbal Adept. You add your Wisdom modifier to the healing provided by healing poultices you produce. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for any skill you make using an Herbalist kit, and you have proficiency in the Medicine skill if you did not already. He didn't, so he now does. Herbalism kit. is expertise. And that is called Herbal Adept. Okay. So it's now 2 plus Wisdom if he succeeds, which is 5. And Healing Poultices are now 2d6 plus Wisdom. Cool. 2d6 plus 3 healing is a bonus action, and I can do up to 5 per fucking short rest. Well, that's nuts. Okay. Yeah, Ranger's still kind of slightly broken. That's okay. Things do stuff. And the DC is decreased by 5. So now that's 5 in grassland. Wow, that's actually really good. Yeah. Forest, grassland, and swamp is 5. Mountain and coast is 10. Arctic, desert, and underdark is 15. So it's a slightly hard difficulty to find herbs in the desert, the Arctic, or the underdark. That's nuts. That's cool. I like that. Okay. Anyway, that I think is the ranger. Because his hunt prey is based on his proficiency, right? No, his hunt prey goes up by... Hunt prey goes up by 1, yeah? Yeah, I thought I read that. So he immediately gets another use of it. Okay. Beautiful. Alright. Moving through. Ravager. Ravager gets another 15. And 15 plus 9. He's now at 24 hit points. Gets another hit die. Is it at level 3? I don't think there's anything else to that specifically, so okay, let's go. Ravager. At 3rd level, you get the Ravager's Torment. That's it, that's all you get. Alright, Torment of Abuse. Here we go. So we get Seeing Red. feel he would throw the club away at this point. Okay. So, this is seeing red. Third level, if they have any hit points missing, they are considered bloody. If you make an attack against a creature that has the bloodied condition, your critical range is increased to 19 to 20. And increases again at 10th level. So, I need to test something and see if putting it at 19 actually does what it's supposed to. That was an actual 20. And that was a 19. Hello. Okay. So it does it. Fantastic. I'm never going to be able to roll that again. 3, 4, 5, 6. Literally 17, 18, 19, and 20 in the same thing. What the shit? Alright. Alright, game. Where was all that when I needed it? Anyway. He's good. Shaman's a fun level at level 3. You get another card, you get an ace, and you get an expertise. So, Jester gets another 8. So he's at 24. And this would be 23. Alright, 15 plus 8 is 23. Yes, okay, cool. Wanted to make sure. He gets another hit dice, and he is level 3. Alright. What is his ace? And he gets to choose 2 skill proficiencies to become expertise in. I'm gonna say he's gonna get expertise in sleight of hand and insight. Did I specify? One proficiency with the gaming set. I did specify. Okay, cool. Wanted to make sure. So expertise. Expertise. He's gonna be our little roguey. Our rogue doing rogue stuff. Okay. So you got 9 cards now. You better start using them because he's not using them. Fucking bonus action sleep is just really, or bonus action blind is really fucking good. Okay. So what is his ace? What is he picking up for an ace? So you can either get the Jester's Motley, Smoke and Mirrors throwing cards, or a trick weapon. It says 2d4 plus 2 if I take throwing cards. Upgrading it would be... At 7th level we'd have a proficiency bonus of 3, so that would be 3d6 plus 15? Bonus action bird card to attack. Smoke and Mirrors is a good teleport. Or shield with Jester's Motley. He didn't get hit like anything. I can see all of these being valid. But I think Trick Weapon is what I'm going with. Okay. And that is the Showman's level 3. Ace and expertise. Next is an ability score improvement, and then we level up with proficiency. I gotta wait until 6th level to be able to mark my foe for my beast. Yeah. This is powerful. This is good. This is pretty good, but it's a bonus action to do stuff, so I gotta really like think about my bonus action stipulations. And I can almost guarantee, where is it? 13th level. Double down gives you another bonus action. Or sorry, gives you another reaction. And at 9th level, learned your lines. So at 9th level, I can get another bonus action once per turn by burning a card. So this is going to be really fucking useful, really nice and helpful. I'm looking at this right now and debating whether or not I want to switch out a card trick. Because I believe, if I didn't, I'm going to change that. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to swap them out. It's like Eldritch Invocations in this instance. Misdirection is nice. Trip up makes him go prone. We got 2 melee units, so that's still going to be useful. Stage crew, help search, or use an object. The Nox Prone is good, but I have a fucking cantrip that does this, actually. And it's technically better. So, I'm gonna swap out Trip Up for... I need to look up a rule. If you have not used it before your turn starts, you lose the previous reaction when you start your turn. So if he uses his reaction to cause them to get disadvantage on the blind, he does not have a reaction to grant anything else for the remaining of the turn. I think he's gonna do Mark. No. Stage crew, misdirection, spotlight. I'm getting rid of trip up. And I'm adding misdirection. So I have all reactions and then a bonus action, burn a card to help search or use an object. So I can grant advantage as a bonus action, but I can also do that just by fucking throwing that. But I think that the search and use an object is going to be useful for finding hidden enemies. Just another reason why I kind of wanted to buff his perception a little bit. You know what? Fuck it. Because he's got a +5 to his... Yeah, because he's got fucking wisdom. He's proficient in it. Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good where that is. Okay. That's a lot. I need to add more, like, unique card tricks, because these are actually kind of, like... These ones are good if you're a melee attacker, but, like... Where you really need to make fucking attack rolls. But he's being a support in this group, so this is going to be a little harder. I usually... This is like saving your bacon, and this one was just making sure you land your damage. This is where things are going to get fun. So we're going to go out of that, and back this. Moving through. Realm of Enderben, or Elderben. Okay. Where the fuck are we? Festering Caverns. So we go this way. And one takes us this way. One takes us this way, so we're going this route. One hex is 10 miles. We can travel 25 miles in a day. Right, 20, 25, and 30, yes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 days. Okay, and that's the next bet. Alright, that's where I'm gonna end it. That's what we're gonna see. I'm gonna post it to YouTube, see what happens. I don't know. This is interesting. And honestly, that was interesting too. That took just a little over 3-ish hours, or almost under 4 hours, so we can do some interesting things with this. So hopefully you got a good understanding kind of how to play solo. I know it's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to cut down a good bit of it. Yeah.